So today we got the most hated YouTubers back and worse than ever by Patrick CC. Shout out to Patrick CC for the video and shout out to everybody who's been subscribing to the channel recently. I appreciate the support. It's only up from here, my nigga. I seen YouTube upgraded they shit. They said we have to get 8,000 watch hours just to get fucking monetized, my nigga. Are you fucking serious? You know what that means, my nigga. I'm about to make an hour, 2 hour long videos, my nigga, in this bitch. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not, no, nigga. I ain't gonna cap. It depends. It depends. But if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. Original video will be in the link in the description. And yeah, let's just check this shit out, man. 35 minutes. Goddamn, I know this shit's gonna be an hour, but let's get it.
One of the most hated YouTubers in history disappeared from the internet for years and has now returned with the worst plan imaginable.
What the fuck is this? I don't know who this is. He don't look familiar to me.
Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys built his entire public
Try
persona
Guys?
around being a wife guy.
My wife, 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 my wife.
Nigga loves his
Which
wife.
sounds sweet, and it was, until he was exposed for cheating on her with one of his employees.
4K.
And after being fired from the company he helped build, shamed by the entire world, and destroying his family, he decided to return to the internet with a podcast interviewing his ex-wife about how he traumatized her.
I just think, how
Wow.
could you do that to me? Like, who are you?
So if it traumatized you, your ass decide to get on the podcast and talk about it and not talk it up behind off the camera, like make that shit make sense.
I'm so sorry.
Ned's relentless pursuit to return to YouTube despite everyone begging him to stop uploading is starting to look like he has some sort of humiliation kink. And
First of all, hold on, I know I'm pausing way too much in the first minute, ain't even been a minute, but what the fuck did I just seen? Look at this bitch. This bitch looking up to God. Like, God ain't gonna save you. You could. You might as well get off this
Ned's
shit.
relentless pursuit to return to YouTube despite everyone begging him to stop.
What the fuck am I looking at, dude? What is this? Nigga got powdered sugar? Like, what the fuck is this? I ain't gonna ask, bro.
Uploading is starting to look like he has some sort of humiliation kink, and with every video he posts, he just keeps digging a bigger and bigger hole that is seemingly impossible to escape.
I was social media
Really?
famous at BuzzFeed for trying new things, and then I cheated on my wife.
Although most people
Damn.
remember BuzzFeed as the
Keeping it a
website that
buck.
pumped out slop quizzes like what your favorite pizza topping says about your personality and which ousted Arab Spring ruler are you,
Yo, it's been a minute since I heard BuzzFeed, bro. Like, I haven't heard BuzzFeed since like the 2010s, bro. Like, damn.
occasionally they produce something people actually wanted more of, like when 4 BuzzFeed employees, Ned Fulmer, Keith Habersberger, Zach Kornfeld, and
The fuck? What type of name is that? Zeg Quartersburg? What type of name is that? That's fucked up. Arby's? Bro, niggas be hating on Arby's, bro. And I'm like, bro, that shit smack. Beef and cheddar? Stop it. That shit's good as fuck. Put that little sauce on there. Mwah. Delicious. Alright, let me chill.
gang came together to create the Try Guys, 4 stereotypical millennial guys who gained viral attention by putting themselves through experiences that most men would never volunteer for, such
Really?
as wearing women's underwear, getting makeovers,
Oh.
and even simulating childbirth. And
What the fuck? I would never do this type of shit. You gotta pay me some money. You gotta pay me $1 million.
while the experiences themselves were the main draw, what made people fans of the show were the different personalities each man brought to the video. Keith was the big personality, foodie, and musical entertainer. Zach was the mischievous and neurotic troll. Eugene was artistic and poised. But the fourth
Okay.
member, Ned Fulmer, was just kind of a regular guy. The college graduate family man who was extremely devoted to his wife.
It's corny.
There's nothing wrong with that.
true. When you know, you know. And in a lot of ways, I knew right away on the first evening that we met. And I also remember, like, the moment when I knew that I wanted to ask her to marry me. It was
Aw.
not something that I knew I was going to do on the day that it happened. I was thinking about how much Ariel meant to me and how we had grown so close and my feelings for her. And I just had this moment that I realized that, like, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow, I would want her to know how I felt today.
They were married for 5
Oh,
years.
that's so cute. No.
He's still in the my wife phase and has that glow while talking about her. Y'all, if he doesn't talk about you like Ned talks about his wife, drop him. By 2018, the Try Guys
I
had become
guess?
so popular that they decided to launch their own independently owned company and channel called Second Try LLC. Within 48 hours of their initial launch, their new YouTube channel had already gained 600,000 subscribers.
What? In 48 hours, 600K? Like, goddamn, almost a milli. What the hell, bro? Why can't that shit be me?
Some of their early
I'm just playing. I appreciate all the support, y'all. My bad.
videos were following Ned and his journey of becoming a father. The Try Guys throw a baby shower. The Try Guys deliver a baby. The Try Guys diet like pregnant women for a week. And the Try Guys meet Ned's baby. Being married and a new father became the central focus of Ned's identity on the channel.
My wife. 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 My wife.
But make no mistake.
Okay, Chance the Rapper, we get it. You love your wife. Like, goddamn, we get it.
This wasn't annoying to the fans. They adored Ariel and just felt that the two were the model example of what millennial love should look like.
We have a special guest joining us.
Who is it? It's my wife. Tonight.
Millennial. I'm Gen Z, so it's kind of different now.
Getting fancy. Oh, darling, can I take you out to dinner? Say around 6.
The fuck?
Do you think we
Ew, what the fuck?
on a spaceship cruise ship?
I think we absolutely could.
No one I would rather spend 90 years with.
Stop it.
Ariel appeared in videos like couples give each other surprise hair makeovers for
I don't see nothing wrong with this. Like, what? This is the most hated YouTuber? Like, this is my first time hearing about it. It seems like a chill, regular guy that loves his wife. Shit. Making content with other niggas that involves babies, which is kind of, you know, a little weird, but...
BuzzFeed, and later participated in couples content for Second Try, like the Try Guys recreate their wives' makeup looks, and the Try Wives reveal the Try Guys' best-kept secrets.
I asked Ned what he wanted me to say because that's how you keep a marriage together. He did not know what to tell because he's told a lot of his secrets. Most of his secrets are out there. The thing that Ned doesn't talk about very much, that he had a fully fledged career before we moved to Los Angeles. He majored in chemistry in college. That's not a secret. He was a research chemist. He did it for 2 years. And if we did not decide to move to Los Angeles, he probably just would have been a research chemist.
He's a smart guy. He went to college for chemistry. Okay, I see you.
Audience was essentially invited into their relationship with this content. The Evening Standard reported that Ned's Instagram bio described him as comedian and #1 New York Times bestseller, aka Ariel Fulmer's husband, which is a small but important detail. It shows that even in a short social media bio where every word is carefully chosen, Ned still centered Ariel as a part of his identity. That same article...
Hey, that's his #1 support, bro. That's his twin right there. Facts. You gotta show support to your fucking girl if she's supporting you like this.
Also noted how Ned previously sold a Christmas sweater that read, "All I want for Xmas is my wife." Then in 2021, the couple came together and launched the Date Night Cookbook, which featured never-before-heard dating stories and relationship tips, as well as recipes. It described cooking together as their love language, and recipes were organized around different stages of a relationship. At this point, being a devoted husband and father was quite literally the only thing Ned was known for. And while millions of fans were buying into that image, he was about to destroy his reputation in basically the worst way possible.
What the fuck?
He his wife with his employee.
Why? You're dumb as fuck, bro. You cheated on your wife with your employee. Well, who knows? Who knows what happened behind the scenes that we don't really know about? But damn, bro. Shit, that's what he did?
Real quick, as I've gotten older,
you're gonna give me an ad. I already know it. Don't even play with me. I know how to read these ads. Come on. Okay, where is it? Oh, nah, primary care? Yeah, if you need primary care, if something wrong with you, need get that shit checked out. Typical wait to see a doctor, 24 to 72 hours. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that here. There's the code right there if you need it. Simple. I might need that shit too. But anyways, let's get back. And there's an ad? Nah, nigga, you got me fucked up. I need YouTube Premium. I ain't gonna cap. Somebody needs to give me that shit. I ain't gonna cap because $12 a month for some YouTube. I mean, I don't mind the ads, but this content shit, bro, I can't be seeing ads all the time, my nigga. Like back to back to back shits. Like, no, nigga.
The Try Guys YouTube channel was approaching 8 million subscribers. Keith would create content visiting restaurants, trying new food. Zach was taking a more serious approach, discussing the importance of mental health. Eugene was promoting political activism and fashion trends. And Ned would bring out his wife and kids to show family experiences. And this was on top of them continuing to try new things as a group. It was basically like 5 channels combined into one mega channel. As you can imagine, producing all of this content requires a pretty sophisticated and hardworking team behind the scenes. Because this was the Try Guys, even the producers would occasionally get pulled in front of the camera to participate, such as assistant producer Alex Herring.
Hi, I'm Alexandria. I
also don't know much trivia, but I love to eat fast food.
Alex's main
You're not even supposed to be on there. You're supposed to be producing the show. Why the fuck you on camera? You're supposed to be behind the camera.
job was to help
Doing all the behind the scenes shit. What the fuck is you doing on here?
with travel shoots and office management, but slowly started to become a popular on-screen personality as fans learned more about her personal life, such as her engagement to a man named Will Thayer.
Damn, she got married in Cancun. What the hell? What the fuck? Hey, that's a W spot.
And Will came in and I was like, ooh, who's that cute boy? Because I didn't like anyone. Like, I met a lot of great friends there, but like, I didn't think anyone was cute. I'd never dated anyone there. And as soon as Will came in, I was like, ooh, who's this boy? And I didn't wear makeup that day because I was running late and my hair was in a dirty ponytail. And he walked in and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I get ready today?
But looking back
Damn.
at the videos, fans believe that Alex and Ned went beyond friendly competition and were actively flirting with each other on screen.
Did you do it?
They was?
You gotta make. I'm done. In my mouth though.
Oh, mine's done.
You're still chewing. You're both still chewing.
There's still food in your mouth.
Still food in your mouth. Done. You both.
Wait, what's that? What's it? This is some type of seafood. What's this shit called? What is this? Is this shrimp? I'm slow as fuck. I don't know why I couldn't think of it, y'all. My bad, y'all. It's late at night, bro. It's shrimp. I don't know why I forgot this shit, bro. See, I can't be recording late at night no more.
You're both such liars.
They pointed out an episode where the Try Guys get into a massive tub of spaghetti, only for Ned to go out of his way to rest on Alex's leg.
First of all, you wasting mad noodles for this shit, bro. Like, you know how many people could use that shit right now? You want to lay in a bathtub with a bunch of spaghetti? Like, what do you gain from this? They probably gained a bunch of clout and views from this shit. And they drinking wine too? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Who thought of this idea? Like, no pasta sauce, no nothing, just straight raw noodles. Like, what are you guys gonna do with the noodles once you're done laying in this shit, dude? Like, oh, you know where he's sitting at. He's sitting on his yo, I needed to chill the fuck out. I'm too extra.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
It's kind of nice.
This nigga laying on
Nobody
him.
would become seriously suspicious until September of 2022, when Ned and Alex were spotted multiple times in public. One
Really?
fan saw and took a photo with Ned at a Harry Styles concert at Madison Square Garden. They also claimed he was with Alex. The next day, a Reddit user named Hamilton390 posted in the Try Guys subreddit, multiple people have seen Ned around NYC this week making out with women at the local bars.
That nigga's a thought.
It's unfortunate for Ariel, his family, and the Try team, but this is true.
You know his wife is probably doing the same shit, bro. It's unfortunate for Ariel. She's probably doing the same shit. You know how these girls are, respectfully. And that ain't even no type of, like, disrespectful shit. It's just facts, because everybody does it. Nobody's a saint in this bitch.
Now, the few people that did see this post likely thought it was just a completely baseless rumor, which is why someone commented, "Source, I made it up," only for Hamilton to reply, "Source, I have pics and this is someone close to the Try team." Hamilton then privately messaged this person identifying themselves as Will Thayer, which is Alex Herring's fiance. Will sent screenshots of a fan, who was later identified as Julia Ashley, that reached out to him saying, "I went to Niagara, the club, last night and saw her making out with Ned from the Try Guys." Then Julia sent...
Hold on, let me read all these messages real quick. You know, once I do these videos, I gotta read everything. I need to know, like, the whole context, the whole lore. Like, I was just wondering, was it NYC? Because if so, I think there's some you should know, unfortunately. Yeah, she was. Why? So basically, I went out to Niagara, the club, last night and saw her making out with Ned from the Try Guys. I have videos if needed. She was wearing a red dress. I don't know if that helps. Please send them to me. Thanks. One sec. Post the video, okay?
As Julia Ashley, that reached out to him saying, "I went to Niagara, the club, last night and saw her making out with Ned from the Try Guys." Then Julia sent videos of the two, which you can see in the still frame are Ned and Alex embracing each other. Providing more context, Julia said, "Just them two, nobody else. They weren't even trying to be private the entire time they were making out. He was touching her too, all that."
Hey, you know they was getting their drinks on. You know what happens once you drink a lot. That shit happens. Where was his wife at? Was his wife at home doing while he was doing this shit? Like, I need to know.
Will said he immediately shared the information with Ned's wife Ariel and spoke on the phone with her for an hour. Julia also sent a DM to Ariel and she replied 1 week later, "Thank you for telling me." Now keep in mind that very few people on the internet knew about this at this time, as these revelations were almost immediately deleted off of Reddit. Regardless, it's safe to assume that the entire Try Guys team knew about the situation at this point and may have been trying to prevent it from getting coming out. Ned was
Probably.
not in the next 3 episodes of The Tripod, which are released weekly. Ariel was not in the next 3 episodes of the You Can Sit With Us podcast.
Damn, what was they was taking a break from this incident? Like, goddamn, it's not that deep. Like, what the fuck happened? Why aren't they on the episodes?
Ned also did not appear in the tracksuit collection ads, which were posted on the official Try Guys Instagram multiple times,
Wow, he didn't even show up to the this fucking event.
which was even
Were they trying to not close and shit? Like, really, bro?
more
I can't talk this video. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally just woke up, so I'm trying to gain reconscious of myself. I literally woke up and I was making this video, so that's how you know I'm on the grind for real, my nigga. Ain't no stopping me, my nigga.
suspicious because other behind-the-scenes posts indicate that he was on set during the shoot and wearing the merch. From there,
Really?
fans had suspected that he was being intentionally edited out of the videos. For example, in Try Guys Ruin Chocolate Eclairs, Keith eats everything at a Vegas buffet, and Try Guys Try Stand-Up Comedy, instead of including their familiar intro that they put in all of their videos, they replaced them with ads, more specifically ones that only included Eugene, Keith, and Zach. What was also interesting was that every single person in this Instagram photo of the team in Las Vegas was featured in Keith's Vegas buffet video.
God damn, another ad, bro. What the fuck is Keith doing at a Vegas buffet, bro? Like, why does it, first of all, why does this shit have 4 million views? But if I do some shit, bro, this shit's gonna get like 100, bro. So it's just like, what the fuck?
Now you have to ask yourself,
Nigga, this shit 50 minutes, my nigga? That video was 50 minutes of him going to a buffet, bro. Like, what the fuck?
what's the likelihood of Ned traveling all the way to Las Vegas and then not participating in a video that is being posted to the Try Guys channel, especially on a series that he's normally in? On September 20th, the Try Guys announced that they would be reducing their output by just releasing 1 video per week through October, which made sense.
Nigga, that's weak as shit, bro. You gonna post 1 video a week, bro? It better be the most productive, most special video then. Because if you making 1 video a week, like, what is that gonna do? You see me, my nigga, I'm over here posting every day, which is like, you know, it's really not that, it's not that much to do. It's not that hard to do, but I'm saying, dude, like, come on now, you gotta be consistent. 1 video a week, you can't do 2, 3, like, come on now.
Some people speculate that they needed more time to edit Ned out. After 3 weeks of no Ned and no Ariel, as well as all of the changes, the fans were very curious something weird was going on. Internet detectives came out to find clues. Alex's fiance, Will, removed photos of Alex and then unfollowed her, then deactivated his account. We would later find out that at this point, the Second Try employees felt the immense pressure from the fans.
We knew there was this stick of dynamite with an uncertain fuse. We knew that at any moment this could and would come out.
And as a result, on September 27th, 2022, the Try Guys Instagram account announced that Ned Fulmer would no longer be working for the company. Ned followed that up with a post of his own that read,
Damn, they kicked him out just like that, just because he was kissing up on another girl, bro? Like, what? It's not even that deep, bro. Well, probably is since they kicked him out from the group. Like, goddamn.
Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions caused to the guys and to the fans, but most of all to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and children, and that's where I'm going to focus my attention. Him
Chance the Rapper.
Using the word consensual was interesting because it seems like he is more interested in preserving his image rather than showing genuine remorse. Ariel Fulmer followed with a statement of her own. Thanks to everyone who has reached out to me. It means a lot. Nothing is more important to me and Ned than our family. And we all request right now is that you respect our privacy for the sake of our kids. The internet absolutely exploded with this revelation. After spending years of using his wife and kids for engagement, promoting the sanctity of marriage, and selling it in the form of videos, reels, cookbooks, podcasts, and other products, the wife guy was a cheater. Ex-BuzzFeed employees were tweeting about the situation, implying that they were not surprised, which sounds messed up because it seems like this was an open secret and yet nobody decided to warn Ariel. But we would later find out that actually she was warned. According to a user named Dumoy, they took a picture of Ned and Alex having lunch at an Italian restaurant in New York City in May, 4 months before the scandal erupted. And
but who knows? It could be like a little like lunch event, you know, with the workers and shit. So it's just like, who knows? You can't make this shit up saying he cheating and shit. What about Ariel? Why is nobody on Ariel's ass? Like, come on now.
While this could have been a normal meeting, in that same exact month, another fan spotted Ned and Alex at the Castaway restaurant in Burbank, California, but had some much more scathing accusations. Initially, instead of posting the video online in May, they sent the video privately to Ned's wife Ariel via Instagram DM with the message, "I saw him there with a younger girl with dark long hair. They were kissing and I have some videos and photos of them." But
what do you mean younger girl? What the fuck? Whoa.
Clear whether or not Ariel ever saw these messages. Will Thayer, Alex's fiance, commented, "I wish I knew in May." This also explains why Alex and Ned were so confidently kissing in that club despite everyone knowing him as the wife guy. They were obviously doing this for months, maybe even up to a year, feeling confident that they would never get caught. After the news broke, paparazzi were following Ariel and Ned around LA, which signaled to fans that they were still together.
That is so awkward. I would not like to have paparazzi follow me around on the street, bro. It's just like, get the camera out my fucking face. I'm trying to enjoy my day, and you want to bring out your fucking camera and ask me some questions. Ask me questions off camera. Do not record me doing this shit, bro. I don't care if it's for the blogs or nothing, respectfully.
Hi, guys. Hey, are you guys working things out?
Yeah.
You are?
The Try Guys released a video called What Happened, where they gave an extremely brief and carefully crafted statement summarizing everything I just went over, while admitting they had to be cautious of their words and actions for legal reasons.
Is it that deep? Like, bro, it's just him kissing on a girl. It shouldn't be this deep that they had to kick him out, and now they got some like legal troubles behind the scenes. Like, bro, it's that deep? Like, come on now.
Weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior. Ned confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on for some time, which was obviously very shocking to us.
And thus began a 3-week process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps.
Nobody across the entire BuzzFeed or Second Try organization was on Ned's side, and you can feel the Try Guys' frustration because they probably just wanted to call him a piece of shit or whatever, but they didn't want a lawsuit on their hands.
The dude in the middle looks like he's about to cry. I need you to lock the fuck in.
Which is something they addressed a little bit deeper on a follow-up video made a week later titled, "Okay, let's talk about it."
How do I talk about the red tape without crossing the red tape?
Yeah, anytime you say something publicly that puts someone else in a bad light, it is towing the line of defamation. Defamation is a suable offense.
Something that was, once we told the staff that Ned was stepping away, we made this announcement and that we were going to be editing him out of videos. They put the pieces together of what was happening. Yeah. We, from a legal perspective, were not allowed to tell them outright, hey, XYZ happened, here's what we're doing and why, because once we say that to our company, it is now public information that can be shared into the world. And also, we were not...
Yo, bro, you might as well do that. You get a little more, you know, get a little more clout up there. I feel like you guys should talk about it. Ned should come back on the podcast, you know, talk about the situation. There you go. More publicity. There you go. It's just simple like that. You gotta play along.
Say that Ned was no longer working with us until we had officially concluded the review.
Unfortunately for Eugene, Zach, and Keith, the scandal exploded beyond YouTube and became a nationwide story. Even SNL decided to make an uninformed skit calling a long sexual affair a kiss.
This is...
Wow.
Yeah, it's just surreal. There's a lot of anger on this couch.
I'm trying to understand why this story is such a scandal. Was this affair non-consensual?
Worse, he committed the heinous act of having a consensual kiss and not telling us, his friends.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's like, it's not even that deep. Like, they're making this a bigger issue than it has to be. He got caught kissing with another girl in the club. Why is this such like a big issue? And mind you, I haven't even heard about this. Like, this is my first time even knowing about this situation. This is my first time even knowing about these YouTubers. So it's just like, they really made this into a big problem over Ned kissing another girl? Like, are you serious? And this happened in 2022, if I remember. Because I seen it in the video. I seen the date, like, in the beginning of the video. So it's just like, really? This happened 4 years ago and I never heard about it? This is my first time hearing about this shit, so... interesting as fuck, for sure.
To whoever wrote this sketch for misunderstanding the entire situation. The guys later revealed that the scandal nearly destroyed the entire Second Try business.
Okay, they going too far with that. They didn't destroy shit, bro. So we can't kiss? We can't have a normal kiss? it's called a scandal if we kiss another girl. Like, come on now.
When we went through our events, you know, it changed how our channel was surfaced. It chased advertisers away because we were too hot. We lost millions of dollars in booked branded revenue. It sent our company into a tailspin. And so we looked at, okay, if this can happen, that means that this is not sustainable.
Wait a minute. I know I'm not tripping. Is this Anthony from Smosh? Yo, I haven't watched Smosh in a minute, dude. Shout out to Smosh, bro. When I first discovered YouTube, bro, Smosh was the only thing I was watching, dude, bro. Shout out to Ian and Anthony, bro. Oh my gosh, I remember their food battles. Oh my fucking gosh, all their skits, bro. Like, shout out to Smosh, bro. They're OGs. They're the goats of YouTube. Facts. I think they've been doing this shit since 2007. Shout out to Smosh, bro. Honestly, bro. I was like, he looks familiar. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Anthony. Fucking Anthony from Smosh. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Advertisers away because we were too hot.
Damn.
We lost millions of dollars in booked branded revenue. It sent our company into a tailspin. And so we looked at, okay, if this can happen, that means that this is not sustainable.
Damn, I haven't seen Anthony in a minute. He got a bunch of tattoos. I remember he used to have the little long ass hair, that little emo hair he had, bro. That nigga has a bunch of tattoos. Like, what the fuck, my nigga?
Multiple videos filmed with Ned that they decided never to release because his involvement was too crucial to the storyline. But for some videos, like the Try Guys Make Pop-Tarts, the editors got creative by replacing Ned with random animals, leaning into the jokes for the fans.
Pink elephant?
Rectangular things filling inside that you put in a toaster, they pop up, you eat them.
All they could do was erase
What
Ned
the
from
hell?
future content while trying not to hide from their past. And for the most part, the fan response to this was pretty positive.
I don't know why they can just all come together and talk about the situation like men, bro. Like, this is honestly pathetic what they're doing.
Try Guys channel would recover with most of its core audience, but it never returned to its peak before 2022. And that's probably because even though fans weren't supportive of Ned, without him there, it just felt like something was missing. And then watching new uploads is just a reminder of what it used to be. Then when Eugene stepped away from the Try Guys to explore other creative projects, it definitely felt like it just wasn't the same anymore.
Yeah, because them views dropped. That's why he left.
Following the scandal, Alex Herring has disappeared from social media and the public eye and hasn't been heard of ever since.
That nigga working a 9 to 5, I get it.
And for over 3 years, this also seemed like the end of Ned Fulmer. He disappeared from the internet, lost the company he helped build, and became permanently attached to one of the most embarrassing scandals in YouTube history.
Ew, first of all, look at her eyes. First of all, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why is her shit like twitching and shit? Like, oh hell no, there's definitely something wrong with her for sure. Do not trust this, bro. I'm telling you, I be looking at people's facial structures, dude. What the fuck is this eye? This eye seems normal, and this one's like she look a little bit crazy right here. I don't know. He looks like he does some drugs, respectfully. I'm not even trying to bash you, Ned, but I'm just saying it how it is, bro.
But then, in a
I forgot they're in LA. You know what happens in LA. Come on now.
Twist that nobody could have ever expected, at the end of 2025, Ned came back.
Oh.
The worst thing he had ever done to his reputation was about to become the foundation of his new career. And
Oh,
it's
shoot.
so much worse than you could imagine. The first step of his comeback was an interview with People magazine where he said, "For a long time, I wanted nothing to do with social media or the internet. I didn't think it was particularly beneficial to my mental health. Looking back
I fuck
at
with
a
it.
past version of myself, how I'd really want to change is the way I'd been interacting with her. It's certainly stronger than it was before. We have a much clearer sense of boundaries, understanding and respecting each other's boundaries, as well as integrity and being direct with each other, even when it might be unpleasant." The second step of his return was the announcement of his brand new podcast called Rock Bottom, where the description read, "Everyone makes mistakes."
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious, bro? This shit look good as fuck. Wait, what is this? Is this Denny's? Nah, hold on. I might have to get some. That food look good. And they're showing me a workout ad. Just stop it.
Some of us really big ones. But what comes next? Rock Bottom is a show that explores people's lowest, most embarrassing, and challenging moments.
Okay.
Featuring raw, unfiltered conversations with comedians, creators, authors, and celebrities. We talk about how they not only survived it all, but transformed their lives. It's pretty clear that what he was trying to do is essentially use his scandal to rebrand, likely to show this transformed, mature man who, yeah, made a mistake, but is now learning from it and learning from others.
You know he's not learning from this shit. He's probably still doing this shit.
But what he didn't expect was that this was going to be a complete disaster and rejected by literally everyone. He started his very first episode with this apology and addressing the scandal that everyone had been waiting for 3 years.
Nigga, it took him 3 years to make a video about him talking about this situation. Are you fucking serious? It took you 3 years, my nigga. What the fuck was you doing during the past 3 years, bro? It should not be taking you 3 years to say what happened to a situation, to a fucking scandal that you were involved with, my nigga. That is unacceptable. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga probably still does this shit, bro. That's why he just made this video. He probably just stopped when he made this video. Like, what do you mean it took you 3 years to finally make a video, my nigga? We haven't heard from you for a minute, and now you want to come back to make a video talking about the situation? Like, that shit is so old news, bro. Like, come on now.
Hi, I'm Ned Fulmer. 3 years ago, I cheated on my wife with my producer.
Right.
It became a massive public scandal that caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. I know that I represented myself as a kind of wife guy who talked about his relationship and put that out there for public consumption. And you, as a viewer, I know that I broke your trust.
But even more surprising was that the very first guest to explore people's lowest, most embarrassing, and challenging moments was his own ex-wife, Ariel Fulmer.
Is it
ex-wife? You think they're probably still fucking with each other? And I'm telling you, I bet you Ariel probably does the same to this nigga. He probably got her get back once she seen that shit, bro. So they probably both cheating on each other still, like an ex-wife. Are we sure? Do we got the papers to say that they got divorced? Like, I need to know. I need to know all the tea.
Strange to think that people are watching this and listening to it rather than just being in like a therapy setting.
Oh, heck yeah. It's terrifying. I'm on the verge of like standing up and walking out of this room.
There was something so surreal.
Then walk out. Like, what is you doing?
About a man building his entire career around his wife and family, destroying that family with a workplace affair, and then giving her the post-game interview.
You don't want to be just sort of seen as the sum of your mistakes for me or the sum of your past for you.
Mind you, it took them 3 years to return to YouTube to talk about the situation. And now they finally decided to make a podcast and talk about the situation together. Like, who knows what happened during the past 3 years? They probably talked things out. They probably back together. Like, bro, that shit crazy as fuck.
Challenging thing is it's been complicated for a while. I mean, we're still friends. We have children together. We go on trips together.
Right.
There's a spectrum of being together, not together. Like there's ways in which we're together, but it's like the way that everyone wants to know, like, are you guys still like an item? Are you guys still a couple?
They probably are still a couple. You know how they are, bro. You're like, oh, I forgive you. I was doing the same. I was cheating on you too. That's what probably Ariel Ash was saying, bro. Like, come on now. They are still together. They got kids together. They got married. Of course they're still together. They would not get divorced over this little shit right here that happened, bro. Come on now.
Haven't been at all this last 3 years.
No, we haven't.
Ariel stated that while the couple has moved on and officially separated, the cheating controversy still controls her life in ways that she cannot escape.
I just sort of hid away from it, and going completely dark was the only thing that I could think to do. And for the last 3 years, I've just hidden behind the scandal. Now I can't get out from behind it.
Yeah, because it's a big step to like sit down and do what we're doing and to talk about it.
Right. But even like going out in public with like my kids or just going out to dinner or something like that.
Right.
I feel like the only thing that people see is the scandal.
It's a big loss.
It's a big loss, but it's a really strange way to go about your normal life.
And many fans were proud that she clearly and confidently
Interesting.
stated that she does not forgive Ned whatsoever.
People ask me, like, do you forgive Ned for what he did? And I mean, the answer is no, absolutely not.
Bitch, you probably do the same shit. He probably doesn't know, but I bet you probably do the same shit, probably 10 times worse. He probably cheated one time with her, and now you're like, oh, I don't forgive him, but you probably worse. You probably worse than him. Facts.
How can you forgive somebody for lying to you, for cheating on you? No.
One of the most awkward moments of the podcast
Wow.
was when they both reflected on the exact moment the confrontation happened. Ned discussed what was going through his mind when he told Ariel that he was cheating.
I remember that moment. It all just kind of like fell down, where I could see how devastated and just completely traumatized you were. And then it was just like, oh, everything changed for me as well. I'm like, I've been hurting this person that I love this whole time.
You're making this situation like somebody died or some shit, bro. Like, bro, Ned was just in the club kissing another girl, and everybody made this a big issue. Like, bro, nigga, everybody cheats. So I don't understand what the problem is. Just because they got it on camera? Like, come on now. Now imagine if we got it. Now imagine if Ariel got leaked and we seen a whole bunch of videos of her meeting with random dudes, which probably, I'm not saying that it happened, but in my head, bro, I'm just thinking of like alternate realities, bro. Cause it's just like, why are they making this a big issue going on 3 years later, dude? You should have left this way behind. And the fact that y'all bringing up this topic, it just says everything.
Realize until with base 4.
It just says everything. Plus they live in LA, bro. You know niggas in LA are not human, bro. It's just facts. Niggas in Los Angeles, LA, they're not human, bro. They're weird. They're weird as fuck. And you can just tell she looks crazy as hell. Like, she doesn't look like a normal, like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but she doesn't look normal, bro. Like, she over here smiling and shit on a podcast talking about the situation. Like, are we serious right now? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
There's other things you tell yourself to kind of sort of compartmentalize, or I guess.
What?
Interesting.
You can see Ariel being totally fed up with Ned's responses, but it got worse. She
This is so awkward. Well, what the fuck was that response? Like, ugh.
was really trying to make Ned understand her pain, but he seemed like he was unwilling to take responsibility for it.
Not only did you having an affair it shattered our marriage, but it also, all of that guilt and shame, you like hoisted that on me. Like, you gave that to me. And now I have to carry that around for the rest of my life.
I don't think it's fair that as a society you're put in that position. It's certainly not true. And no, it's not something that I imagined as I was doing that. I think none of it was. If you really like let it sink in just how much you're hurting your partner and how devastating it is, like, how could you do that? It's still very difficult now, even 3 years later, to see you in pain as you're talking about that. And I guess there's nothing I can do to change the past or to help.
By not speaking in the first person,
So this is the thing with me. It's like, after that happened, why didn't they talk about it, like, straight up? Like, after they seen the picture, why didn't they just have a good old conversation about the situation? Like, why is it taking them years to finally talk about it on camera? Mind you, how it's on camera, not behind the scenes, not off camera. It's on camera that they're talking about this. They're obviously doing this shit for views, because, like, what the fuck? Who told you to fucking do this shit, bro? Like, this shit don't make sense to me, bro. I feel like there's something else going on that we don't know about. But I feel like since they got Ned on camera it just sparked a whole controversy, a whole scandal shit. That's why, because they caught him cheating in 4K.
He is trying to make...
That's it. And he's a big YouTuber. He's a big name with the Try Guys and shit. And they kicked his ass out because he got caught.
Ariel understand his perspective, but she doesn't, because she would have never done something like this to Ned. Like, he says, how could you do that? Instead of saying, how could I do that? But he literally never explicitly says why he cheated on her, even when she asked him directly.
I just think, how could you do that to me? Like, who are you?
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
The dream started to break apart for me, and then rather than being able to talk about it or to confront those feelings, I guess I was too afraid to say how I was actually feeling, and I chose to deal with it and deal with like feelings that I was experiencing.
You know, if nobody took a picture of him doing that, this wouldn't be a big issue and everybody would just be everything would just went normal if this was never caught on camera. But somebody took a picture of him and now it's a whole big issue. Like, you see what I'm getting at? Like since they caught him on camera cheating, you know, and now it's a whole big issue. And I bet you if nobody took a picture of him, everybody would just be happy and move along with their day and be all in the marriage and shit, bro. So it's just like, come on now. Since they got it on camera, they wanna do this shit. Like, come on.
In a way that was really self-destructive and hurtful to you.
And while Ned does accept that he is at fault, he caused her pain and destroyed their marriage, you can
Right.
feel Ariel's frustration with him never still saying why he did it. Imagine 3 years of discussions and therapy and him just saying, I know, it's my fault, I caused it. It's almost like he does have a clear answer deep down in there, but he doesn't want to say it. Damn, that really sucks that happened to you. Ned's vibe the whole time. Her saying my children or my kids instead of our kids is very telling. I think most people are used to explosive breakups, two people hating each other or never talking to each other ever again. But Ariel is interested in doing what's best for their children, which is why she chooses to maintain a cordial and friendly relationship with her ex. They do spend time together as a family, and they even travel sometimes, which is extremely rare to see, but it does happen. I even had an aunt and uncle that were like this. They were divorced ever since my cousins were toddlers, but throughout their entire life, they maintained a family, and they did go on family vacations and did Christmases together and stuff like that.
You gotta give your kids the best experience while they're young, bro. That's it, bro. They gotta have a family. You can't just break up over this shit, bro. Like, come on now. Y'all still gotta lock in, be mom and dad and shit.
What's actually crazy is just this year I found out they were divorced the whole time.
Oh, shit.
I was like, you guys were divorced? She's like, yeah, we got divorced when you were like 5 years old. I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
damn.
So
That's wild.
It can work. It can work. Towards the end of the podcast, they started talking about the future, particularly Ned's return to social media, and Ariel low-key cast some doubt onto his potential success.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just. You think you're interesting enough?
No, I don't.
The response from fans clearly indicated that none of them were here for the Rock Bottom podcast.
Bro, at this point, just quit the podcast and just stick to your family, bro.
And nobody wanted Ned to return, but Ned
Damn.
Fulmer has been determined to come back after falling out with the Try Guys and ruining his reputation. And with each new upload, he continues to dig a deeper and deeper hole.
What's
After
he
the
doing?
podcast racked up an insane 178,000 dislikes.
God damn, what the fuck? Whoa. 178K dislikes on a podcast? Nigga, not even 10K people like the podcast. It was 9.2K out of 178K dislikes. Nah, this is bad. Because it's like, why return after 3 years to talk about the situation now when you could have done it like months when the situation happened? Like, come on now. That's why niggas are disliking this shit, bro. It seems inauthentic. Like, god damn. I didn't know it was this bad. Fuck.
He continued to upload episodes of him interviewing people who experienced their lowest moments. What's funny is it's actually kind of a good concept for a podcast, and his guests seemed like they had decent stories, but people refused to watch anything Ned was a part of, which is why most episodes could not even crack 10,000 views. Instead of just going away,
it's so easy to
God damn, he's not averaging good views, bro. So you telling me the only good view he had was with his ex-wife? That's it? Like, come on now. That shit just blasphemous to me.
Video on the Ned Fulmer YouTube channel called Addressing the Backlash. Now, this video does clarify exactly what happened after the cheating scandal better than anything else out there. They tried to repair their marriage for 2 years after he cheated by going to therapy and counseling.
In terms of my relationship with Ariel, it started as a therapeutic separation, and then from there I prepared a disclosure document that answered all of her questions. And
why does he look like that? He's actually creeping me the fuck out, bro. Like, why are you staring at me like this, bro? Like, I know I keep pausing this shit, dude, but it's just like, this nigga is actually creeping me the fuck out, bro. Like, what have you went through to be looking like this? Like, your facial structure is just not it for me, bro. Like, you are staring way too deeply. You staring way too hard, bro. Like, come on now.
Volunteered for a lie detector test to then, in a therapeutic setting, convey that information to her so that we could build something new on the same page of knowing exactly everything that happened. And this is a well-known therapeutic technique for people trying to recover from betrayal trauma.
Betrayal trauma, bro. It's not even that deep, bro. Like, it is not that deep, bro. Like, oh God, bro, it is not that deep, bro. I know they're married, bro, but it's just like, dude, we don't even know what happened behind the scenes besides all the shit they be showing us on camera, bro. So it's just like, what the fuck, bro? You telling me you doing all this shit? Like, you telling me the wife has never cheated? Out of all the marriage, all the years you've been together? Like, come on now.
Ultimately, the couple decided to officially end their relationship after 2 years of trying to repair it, and he talked a lot about what he learned in therapy.
Let's hear it.
Practice empathy and listening and boundaries with Ariel and others.
You should have been learned that in school, bro. Like, what school did you go to that they're teaching you listening in therapy, my nigga? You a grown-ass man, bro.
Which,
oh my God,
sort of part of what was damaged about my brain.
Man really needed a year of therapy to learn that cheating is bad. Weaponized therapy speech final boss. As if it couldn't get worse, he returned to his main channel with a Try Guy style video of him becoming a professional wrestler. He made an appearance on AEW playing a character called Nasty Ned, which made the whole comeback feel a little confusing. On one channel, he was trying to present himself as reflective and vulnerable, and on the other channel, he seemed to be soft launching a slightly villainous sounding persona.
I'm Nasty Ned, aka Ned Fulmer.
Unfortunately for Ned, his audience continued to spam the dislike button. Then a few days
damn, his career is over. Nobody fucks with this nigga, bro. You getting dislikes on your videos? Like, come on now. Nobody's fucking with you, bro.
Days after the wrestling video, Ned revealed another part of his life that had never been publicized, that he had been living with multiple sclerosis for more than a decade.
The fuck
MS
is that?
a disease that causes the breakdown of the protective covering of nerves, which can result in symptoms like numbness, weakness, trouble walking, and vision changes. In a video titled, I Have MS, Ned revealed he was diagnosed in 2013 after experiencing numbness and tingling that eventually became serious enough to affect his ability to walk.
So mind you, he was diagnosed in 2013, and it's taken him 12 years to finally make a video talking about this to let everybody know that he has this shit. Like, come on, dude. Like, give this shit up, bro. And see, this is why niggas is liking this shit, bro. Like, this shit's crazy. You got diagnosed in 2013, and now, what year is it? Like, we in 2025, 2026? You finally telling us that you have this shit, bro? Because everybody's disliking your videos? Like, now you want people to have sympathy for you? Bro, come on now. I'm cooking with this shit, bro.
According to People, doctors later found lesions on his brain. This is one of those conditions where there are no visible symptoms. And
really?
People who suffer from it are accused of lying because they constantly look fine and act fine and can proceed with normal life. And while this is an unfair judgment for those that are suffering, it seemed like Ned sharing a diagnosis from 2013 was more like one last cry for sympathy that he did not deserve.
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I know what I'm talking about in this bitch, because it's like, you've been diagnosed in 2013, and now you're in the year 2025. You want to make a video saying you have this shit because niggas disliking you? It's your fault, my nigga. You shouldn't have taken off the 3 years. You shouldn't have been cheating, my nigga. It's just simple as that. This is what you get. You had all the clout, bro. You was running with your guys, with the Try Guys and shit, bro. But you want to do that with your employee and shit. You want to have a fun night out with your employee and shit. Like, come on now.
Avenue. Oh, that's where I live, just all the way up that way.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When he made that apology video, he looked crazy, dude. I'm telling you, bro. I was like, there's definitely something wrong with this nigga, bro. It's like, what the fuck did you go through, my nigga? But now we know, finally, after 12 years. This nigga crying and shit. This nigga's a grown ass man crying because everybody on the internet hates him. That's why, bro. You doing this on video? This is embarrassing, dude. This is truly embarrassing what he's doing right now. I see why he's the most hated YouTuber. And this is my first time. This is my first time knowing about this nigga, bro. Like, damn. Like, I'm really learning some shit, dude. Like, sheesh. Where's the tears at? I don't even see no tears. Are you homeless?
Well, I stopped walking.
Are you crazy?
Diagnosis and condition aside, there must be something so humbling about once having a whole family with a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful boys in a California dream home just to end up crying on the side of a freeway in the middle of night for views, knowing that no one is waiting for you to come home. I'm just saying, I think those tears are from more than just exhaustion. This is your bed, Ned. And
damn.
despite literally nobody wanting this content, Ned stayed surprisingly consistent, but with each upload came people accusing him of buying views and botting positive comments. Plus, his videos were the exact same concepts and editing style that he had been doing with the Try Guys. He made this return because he said he had this desire to create, in addition to presenting himself as this self-reflective, changed man. But his behavior just exhibits someone who is stuck in the past and desperately hoping for things to return as they were. And in the pursuit to make these Try Guys-esque challenge videos, he decided to try stand-up comedy, with him cheating on his wife being the funny material he brought to the stage.
You don't know.
That is so corny, bro. You gonna make a joke about you cheating on your wife? Like, what? Let me hear this joke, bro. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
Don't Google me. I am Ned Fulmer. Oh, that was so uncomfortable. And yeah, I used to be famous at BuzzFeed for trying new things. Then I cheated on my wife. Turns out that was the one thing I should not have tried that was new. Maybe check a lot of the privilege from past experiences.
I mean, that wasn't a bad joke. I mean, it's facts, bro. You want to try new things, then you got the results of you wanting to try new things.
Being an influencer and stuff. But you know, I've been practicing self-care lately. Things like crying on the toilet and doom scrolling Tinder.
And I guess bombing in front.
Crying on the toilet and doom scrolling oh my gosh, I can't even fucking talk. Crying on the toilet and doom scrolling on Tinder. Now, first of all, why the fuck are you just sitting in the bathroom crying, my nigga? In the toilet? While you sitting up, dick out, ass out, everything? Like, what are we doing? And then you want to doom scroll on Twitter, like, I keep saying Twitter, Tinder, like, what are you trying to look for, bro? See, this is why your ass got, that's why niggas don't like you, because you keep wanting to cheat and shit. You on Tinder, you on a dating app, my nigga.
Of a test audience was not enough, so he tried the jokes again at a real comedy club where they only laughed out of sheer embarrassment.
Making friends is tough. Dating as a single parent is tough. You know, it's less tequila soda and more my little soda pop.
Oh, nah.
K-pop Demon Hunters reference.
Oh, nah.
It's a children's movie that I've seen approximately 84 times.
How the fuck do you know the exact amount of numbers you watched the movie? Like, what the fuck, 84 to be exact? Sheesh.
I did go on a date with someone who is polyamorous lately. They invited me to meet their boyfriend, actually.
Oh.
I'm like, whoa, this is huge.
Whoa.
Boyfriend?
Pause.
Finally, here's a way to make male friends without having to play pickleball.
Pickleball.
Thank you so much.
I've been Ned Fulmer.
And 7 months.
Nigga, you is dry as shit, dude. I bet you if I went up there, I could have done better than him. What the fuck, nigga? Talking about pickleball? Like what, bro? Like what? Bro, I'm just laughing because like, what type of jokes are these, dude? Like, what type of jokes is he saying, dude? Like, this is embarrassing. I'm not even laughing because it's funny, bro. I'm laughing because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, that ass, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Into his return, the comment section isn't even making cheeky jokes anymore. They're just being brutally honest with him. Just get a 9 to 5, mate. You're not cut out for entertainment in any way.
Damn.
To listen, although we do know he is reading them. Most recently, he was invited to do a speaking engagement at VidCon, and he responded to the comments.
Funny YouTube comments that are like, man, imagine just waking up every day and you're Ned Fulmer. Yeah.
The panel at VidCon was meant to discuss different mistakes creators can make and how to navigate them. When I heard I was invited to be on a panel for fuck-ups, I was like, oh my god, I'm perfect. And the intention of the panel was to discuss business-related mistakes for creators. It wasn't for canceled people to get sympathy or redemption. So nothing he said on this panel he hadn't already said before. But the most interesting part, in my opinion, was when the interviewer asked about how Fulmer conceptualized his rebrand, and Fulmer answered that he didn't know. Which explains why his return to social media has been a complete disaster. Ned may be secretly hoping that if he just remains consistent with uploads, his comeback will eventually draw in a new audience or an old one that will look past his previous lies.
Nah, everybody's gonna remember that. You're the guy that's known for cheating on your wife, which is crazy, dude. That is crazy. No, but everybody cuts you off after that situation, bro. That is rough, bro. Was it really worth it, bro? Cause you was on BuzzFeed, you wanna try some new shit, bro? You wanna try a new girl at a club, my nigga? Like, bro, like everybody cut him off after that, bro. The Try Guys, his wife, bro. Well, I mean, they're still together because, you know, they gotta take care of the kids and shit. But it's just like, damn, bro, what do you really have, bro? You're not funny, dude. Your jokes are dry as shit, bro. So it's just like, yeah, you better be working there full time, my nigga. They better be paying you good for doing this shit.
Some people are able to capitalize on their negative press, and that's usually because they have underlying qualities or skill sets that fans choose to focus on rather than the controversies. Almost like they separate the art from the artist. The problem with Ned was that his entire identity or art was his wife, marriage, and family. So when he cheated, everything he had built in his career and his private life was destroyed.
I forgot they did that shit in the beginning. Where it's a good wife, good husband shit, bro. I forgot they did that shit in the beginning, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's no coming back after that. Everybody's known you as a cheater, bro, because you was promoting you being a good husband, good wife. But look at you. Somebody caught you in 4K. Now your career is done. None of the guys fuck with you. And your career is just done. Everybody don't fuck with you, bro. You getting dislikes on your videos like shit, bro. Like, YouTube's not gonna recommend that shit. So it's just like, you might as well work at that bar where you was at, bro.
He does not have any other underlying qualities or skill sets that you can choose to focus on, so it doesn't seem like he will ever be able to restore his reputation with the public, which means he will likely not be able to sustain a career as a content creator, so it might just be time for this guy to try something else.
Yup.
And speaking of trying something else, I made this really weird video a couple months ago about a Poopgate scandal that's kind of different from my normal content, but I had a lot of fun making it, and I think you'll like it, so you should check.
Oh, I remember watching this, bro. I remember watching this. Shout out to Patrick CC for the video. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with this video. This was a W video, even though it was kind of long for my liking, but it was a W video. It was my first time hearing about this from start to finish, bro. Honestly, bro. Yeah, this is the most hated YouTuber for sure. Like, if you getting that many dislikes on your videos back to back, yeah, there's no coming back. You might as well just quit, wrap it up. Work that 9 to 5, my nigga, because you can't be on the internet no more. Everybody's known you as the cheating guy, when in the beginning you was promoting yourself to be this good husband, good family shit, bro, and you just ruined that shit. So there's no coming back from this, bro. And it took you 3 years to respond to the situation, my nigga. Man, subscribe if you're new. Original video will be in the link in the description. I'm out, bro.